Greetings, Sagittarius. This is a collective energy read for my Sagittarius, my fire sign. Welcome to the channel. Everything is energy. I am Faith. I am an intuitive tarot card reader as well as a life coach, spiritual coach. We're going to do a dark shadow read. This is where we're looking in the mirror at ourselves, seeing what spirit team want us to work on the most. Since working on ourselves is a 24/7 job, we're just going to pull two cards from the dark mirror deck so we could see what we need to work on right now, and we'll move forward. Try to do this reading at least once a month. We're not going to pull 50 cards when we know we have our own growing process, right, of working on ourselves. That being said, all these cards, Sagittarius, has been meditated on and shuffled for your energy alone. My spirit team is always present, but they definitely here for this reading, Sagittarius, so we're going to jump right into this. Again, we're using the dark mirrored oracle deck. We're going to actually pull out from a few oracle decks and pull out from the tarot and move forward so you can enjoy your weekend. Let's get it. For Sagittarius, what do they need to work on? What are you asking them to work on the most right now, spirit team? Coming out is revenge, number 23. One more card, please. Thank you. We're pulling two cards from this deck. Anything else? Coming out hot again. So we don't have a matter of waiting. They're serious and adamant. Spirit team is wanting you to work on these things. So number 23 is revenge, and number 2, the temple of my body. So the number 23 in numerology breaks down to the number 5, right? And revenge definitely represents the number 5, because we know in tarot and numerology, 5 represents change, chaos, conflict, even affliction, adverse things happening that's adverse to the way you like them happen. It could be outside influences, arguments, disagreements, so on and so forth, but mainly change, because change comes from all of those things. Change comes from struggle. When it reaches its peak, then something's going to change, right? So with the revenge card, now keep in mind, please, Sagittarius, this is going to be a quick reading, as I hopefully can make it. However, please keep in mind that this is a dark mirror read. This is when we're looking at the mirror, at the dark energies within ourselves that needs to be looked at so that we can release them, move on, and heal, and be more spiritually healthy, and collecting our spiritual points, as I should say. Meaning, this is a matrix. This is a video game. In order to win, you need to grow and evolve spiritually. So that's what we're doing here. We are tackling dark energies. I say that because, my dear Sagittarius, this ain't no fairy tale reading. This is going to hurt, right? So if you don't want to hear this work or do this work, then click off the channel. If you want to proceed, welcome to the healing that I'm sure most of you are already doing, because you understand this. Now, revenge. We can't sit in no revenge energy. That's why I sit here and I gave you the whole spill before Faith get in that ass, right? This revenge energy is a no-no. Revenge energy, now I'm not talking about somebody did something to your child, or you have to protect yourself and your family or something like that. That's not revenge. That's called defense, right? But revenge is when we trying to get back at somebody. And unfortunately, with this number 2, the temple of my body, we hope, Sagittarius, we do not have revenge against a lover, and that we are trying to use our body to seek that revenge. We hope you're not doing that. But more than anything, I hope that the revenge is not going to harm somebody's temple and body. This person has 2 swords in there. She's worse than the Queen of Swords. She's like the Empress upside down. She has 2 swords, and then there's a tree sprouting from her, in this dark tree with no life on it. This is a very angry person inside, and they are not stopping until they seek retribution, until they seek revenge. I read the doggone Art of War, and yes, revenge is a glass best served cold. So one need to be as cold as hell. And they say hell ain't cold. Whatever. What I'm saying is, with these dark branches and no life, It's no life on that tree. It's not the tree of life. It's the tree of death. That's what's sitting inside of a person who focuses on getting revenge. Why? I'd rather release and forgive the person and move forward. And that's coming from some type of gangster type lady. I got degrees. I went to school. I got all kind of shit under my belt. I do, including a 17-year-old daughter. That being said, I come up in a lifestyle that I thought violence was the first damn answer to anything. I'm keeping it 100 and real. I've been through a lot, a whole lot. When you go through those type of things as a child in your childhood and they help mold you and things like that, you become that environment. And mine's surrounded anger, hurt, pain, and violence. Like this person here who got dark branches. To get where I am today, it is a hell of a long road. I wouldn't even wish it on nobody, I swear it. But that's how I got here, and I ain't gonna take any of that away. That being said, the key to this is to release. And you talking to somebody who definitely believed in violence and still have a streak in them. I definitely have a Queen of Swords in me. However, balance is needed. And unless you're defending your family or your family and yourself, you are friends, but fairly. But what we're saying, if it's not self defense, then there's no reason to be in this energy because it harms you more than the person. Let me tell you, as somebody, and I just got to be honest, what the hell? As somebody who did resort to violence first, you mess with me, you might, some big shit gonna happen to you. And faith roll alone, I'm that one. That's ridiculous. That should never be your first. I had to learn that over time. I was in college one day, and I didn't. People had to give their childhood and give their outtake on certain things that was being asked to them, and mine was so diluted, so crazy, so messed up. I didn't know that it was abnormal that if someone messes with you, your first result shouldn't be violence. It shouldn't be revenge. That's not normal. Take it to somebody with a background in education and psychology, as well as criminal justice. I'm telling you, this is not normal. This shit'll get you locked up in a mental hospital. Shut this down. Shut this down. How we shut that down? First thing we need to do is go within and start forgiving ourselves and others. No matter what they did or what's going on, we're going to look at this situation as if the glass is half full. No matter what, perception is everything. Everything is mental. We do not want our heart so heavy like this. You don't want to leave this realm and this energy and recycle back having to pay this off. Instead, you need to allow these things to be taken care of. You may say, the source going to take care of it, the universe, karma, whatever you call it, it's real. And I've witnessed it with my own eyes as well as experienced it through my own life. That being said, if you release this energy and allow the universe to seek revenge, ain't nothing you can do. I done seen people legs get ripped off. Universal order and law by a freak accident for playing with another person. You think I'm playing. It's nothing you can do that's greater than what the universe is going to do already on a 360, because anything we put out, we got to get back. So let me help you with this revenge energy. You can go seek your revenge. Go right ahead. Understand that not only did you short yourself because the universe was going to do a better job in whipping that ass than you could ever, because they know them personally, period. Real deep and personal. So you short yourself on the ass whooping the person actually gets. And not only that, you just put a strike out on your ass. Every time you put that negative energy out, I don't care what the reason be, you got to get it back. So now you have to wait for a 360 to come back, building momentum, meaning the energy is stronger than it was when it went out. Check science, check how the sun work and vibration and moving in circles. You'll know that once something go out, it'll come back stronger. So you want to put out this negative act of revenge. I don't care if it's sleeping with somebody else. I don't care if it was harming somebody else physically. You gonna get that back. So why even play? It's best to release that energy and allow the universe, our source, whatever you think, karma to take place, because it's good at it. Karma is one of the best. That's coming from somebody who literally walked in these streets, gangbanging, crazy shit that went on in my life. And I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing me or any homie could have did than what the universe is going to do. Once you know that, life becomes easier for you. You be walking around here, they'll think you was a witch. Because they like, wait a minute, I messed with this person and they did nothing, and then my life fell in shambles. Period. It's powerful. Now, I'm not saying wish bad on people. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't stand in this revenge energy unless you mess with my child or harm person. Person meaning body. Yeah, I love martial arts. I love to fight. I love that shit. I do. But I believe in balance. And like I said, I love the sport. I'm not here to hurt or harm nobody. So I'll put it in the hands of the universe. People not used to that from faith. That came with a lot of growth. So they thinking maybe she's some kind of, she's part of Disney Channel and working magic. I'm not working nothing nobody else can't do. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not even putting a return to sender most of the time. I'm like, go ahead if you want to. Play with me if you want to. Play with the universe if you want to, and you will get it back. So, Sagittarius, you don't need to get revenge. You need to release this shit and move on with love and gratitude and higher frequency on this realm. Moving right along. For a Sagittarius fire sign coming off the top with the power of the moon. These things are going to connect. This reading's going to connect, right? Because we do this, Scorpio. We do this work. I mean, sorry, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio in some way. I hope you're not planning to cut or harm a Scorpio, or are planning to sleep with a Scorpio, or sleep with somebody to hurt a Scorpio. Whatever you plan to do, Scorpio or any of these 12 signs, don't do it that way. Do it in a way that the universe will favor you. There's ways that these things are taken care of that keeps you in natural order and law, keeps your heart light as a feather, keep you from sinning against your religions or beliefs. That being said, we got the owl. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. Listen, look into yourself regarding whatever this crisis is or whatever's going on. Do not seek revenge in that way. Seek revenge through the source within you. Allow the cycle things. This place is already designed to take care of you in every way. Whether you need to manifest food, money, wealth, abundance, health, already it's here to take care of you already. You think just because the birds and, I mean, I'm sorry, the trees and the fruit and everything feeds you, that's it? You left hanging? No, you got assistance constantly, okay? So whatever you're going through, if you release it to the universe, it will be taken care of for you. Simple, like magic, and better than what you could ever do it. Have faith and believe that. Trust me, that can change the mind of a psychopath. Trust me on this. I struggle with anger issues to extreme. I release. Don't even play. I don't even play games with these people. You play with me too many damn times, you just get released. You can like it or leave it. I gives no shit because we not keeping me in no revenge. Remember, I can be very dangerous. So we don't want to have me in revenge. I stay in love and gratitude and let the universe and the source handle these things. And because I stay in love and gratitude, the universe and the source, my spirit team, don't play when it come to me. That's simple work right there. Simple. So a crisis will allow you to look into yourself. Look in. Don't use these swords. Put them down. I'm talking you down. Please, Sagittarius, release, drop the weapons. Unarm yourself, right? Allow source energy to do it for you. And I promise you personally, it is greater than anything you can do. And if this has anything to do with your temple and sexual or anything like that, it's going to make you look like this monstrous lady. She hungry. She look hungrier than me. I'm always tiny. I'm like 113 pounds soaking wet. This lady, she got to be 90 pounds. 80 even. Her ribs are showing. Look at her hands. She's starving to death. Because when you stay in revenge energy, it starves you for the love energy. It starves you of gratitude. And gratitude is needed in order to get more of abundance that you asked in the first place. Moving right along, Sagittarius. We're going into the Moonology deck. And we're going to get a card asking the universe about this situation where we're going to get two cards. They ain't playing with you today. They popping out like crazy, Sagittarius. They do not want you to do this. Look, the answers you need are coming. The answers you need is allowing you to look into yourself. Any answer you need is in. You ain't got to look outside of yourself to get nothing. All you got to do is listen to your spirit team, your right, your wrong, your good feeling versus your lower feeling. That voice that said go right versus go left. You have free will. You can go left, but your spirit team is just here to have your back and say, "Hey, go right. That was the way. That's what we planned before you got here." We remember we on a track here to grow spiritually because we having a temporary human experience. We're spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. I hope y'all following me here. This experience is temporary. The one that's eternal and everlasting is the spiritual experiences. So what did that tell you? 2 plus 2 is 4. Let's calculate. I love science. I do. So that calculates to we're here for our spiritual well-being and our spiritual growth. The test, the game, how do we pass it? We grow spiritually, right? And then a new romantic cycle begins. There's a balance of a scale. So how do we get this new romantic cycle? You already know. When we release this revenge energy and start harming our temple or someone else's temple due to revenge, right? And then a new romantic cycle will start. And you could be dealing with a Libra. What is saying, maybe in the new moon in Libra, we have done this work and moved on to the next inner work we need to do because we know shadow work is ongoing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Faith is never perfect. I don't want to strive to be perfect. I have one goal for self, and that's to continue to work on self. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I think I know it all, or I don't need no work, or I got it all together, because that's a lie. Even a spiritual person who constantly works on themselves spiritually, for real. I ain't talking about playing here now. I'm talking about real life, and that you'll see because their life is kind of abundant. Now, that being said, when you literally sitting here, and I don't mean abundant and just money, it's just they illuminate, man. The animals talk to this person. The wind listens to them. They work with things in nature. They don't command them. They don't work against them. They move in the flow, right? So that's what we're talking about. That's what we're trying to achieve. Even somebody like that is constantly working on themselves. Constantly. I told you about an anger issue I've possessed in the past. That don't just go away. That ain't gone completely. I'm constantly trying to. It's things that can happen right now on the street. I've had things happen. I've had all kind of weird things happen, and I have to sit there and stay in love and gratitude. Does it happen all the time? I'd be lying to you if I said it did. It is an ongoing process. Anytime I snap, I can snap real hard on that ass. More than most. So I know that about myself. So I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm balancing myself. I'm eating. I'm keeping myself healthy. I'm not looking as skinny as this girl. I don't never want to look like that. I already have a problem with trying to gain weight. I don't never want to look like that. But if I am not eating on time, my mood is funny. If I do have to use the restroom real bad, I might be a little more angry. If my nerves are bad because I'm hungry right now, then I might bust off on you if you just say the wrong thing. Instead of letting you be the ignorant one and I move forward with my happy go lucky self. Period. Love and gratitude. Coming off the top is the Hierophant, Queen of Cups, and Justice. This could be involving a marriage, even a divorce, right? You could want to get justice on somebody you were married to or somebody you've won a divorce or have gotten a divorce from. But this definitely involves something to do with love and somebody you love a whole lot. Somebody who's in a higher level commitment and you want justice on whatever they did to you. You want to get justice. But we already done went over that. We have the moon card. Something's hidden. Something's hidden. And we don't care about what's hidden. This ain't the love reading. I see y'all later on the week. I do mostly love readings because that's what most people's energy gonna lie because it's the highest frequency on the RAM. And whether we talking about love or not, faith find a way to push spirituality to you anyway, right? So I don't know what happened here. All I know is you want to seek revenge and justice. And right now, Spirit Team is telling you, whoa, wait, stop, hawk there yonder, right? Spirit Team is asking you, stand down, soldier, stand down. Move in your Queen of Cups energy. The most lovingest queen in the deck. She don't get there by just giving out all her love and letting people take advantage of her. She do it by loving herself first. I need you to love yourself enough to trust in the source enough, to have faith enough that this ram is designed perfectly for you. I mean, even if somebody pulls some silly shit on you, try to think they're getting over on you, or try to hurt you or harm you in any way, I'm here to tell you in gangster words, Source got your back. Period. Point and blank. Take that from me. I roll with a whole spirit team. You couldn't pay me to roll with some of y'all humans. I'll stick to my spirit team. Thank you very much. We hard around here. Ain't no gangster could even come on now. No. Release that energy and move in love and gratitude, and I promise you, justice will come to you. I promise you, justice is here, upright. All right. You even have a new romantic cycle beginning. And if it's with this person, you can't be with this person right now. You want to kill them. And if you don't want to kill them physically, and I hope not, right? You want to harm them in some way. You want them to feel the pain that they caused you. Don't worry about that. Stand down. And they will get what they reaped. You understand this? Now, I'm not telling you to say, hey, I wish this on them, I wish that on them, because I didn't see karma hit people so hard on the behalf of doing something to me that I was crying and praying that it would stop and release and lift up on them. And I have no power on that. Well, a little bit. I got a lot of little power in me. I'm a goddess. Original. You can look at me and tell. Look, you can't even see me. Look at my picture. Click on my picture. From the beginning. So that being said, I'm telling you, move in the highest form of love and all. Seek counseling if you have to with the Hierophant here. I am a Taurus. This is my energy. This is like you need to go to your Pope. I am not serious. Please, God, Lee, stop playing, Faith. I am playing a little bit. It's the weekend. You guys get out here and have some fun. I got to work, so we're going to have fun doing it. You need to go to your pastor, the priest, the counselor, or whatever you do. More than anything, go in and meditate and deal with this energy. That's what Faith advises. But get counsel. Ask for help. Release this energy. Talk to somebody. Do not stay in this energy. Email me if you need to. Everything is energy 18 at Gmail. Listen, you guys, with this justice card, if you do those things that the universe, that spirit team is asking you, that the source energy is telling you, you will have justice. Everything will work out. Don't worry about it. Sagittarius, I'm giving away a free reading. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but there's a free reading given away. I'm about to select these people tomorrow. If you're interested, email me. Everything is, and I'm sorry, don't email me. Leave a reply, you guys, in the comment box, and I will select people based off that. And I will send you an email. When I reply with an email, everything is energy 18, then you've been selected. Respond to that email with your star sign so I can give you the details on your private reading, which will be given via video for you to keep. Also, Sagittarius, this is a new channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Everything you need to know about the channel is in the description box down below, as well as if you like any free private readings. If you're stuck in this energy, I need you to release it, and the best way to release it is go within. You can talk to 50, 100 people. If they're not a coach to coach you and give you the tools on how to heal this for yourself, because it's a one-man's job. This stuff is individual jobs that everybody got to do, not a 50 million people. Those are only what you call, it's like a physical trainer, which I've done a lot of my life. It's physically trained people, and all I do as a physical trainer is I make sure you're doing the exercise correctly, and I'm really just a motivator, right? I'm a motivator. I get your energy going. I motivate you about how my body look, and then you be thinking, oh yeah, I can't wait till I reach that goal, and I'm pushing you through, being a little harsh as well as a little, encouraging, and blah, blah, blah. That's what the counselors, the friends, the families, that's what they do, right? The truth is, it's a one man's job. So what you need is the tools. Start with looking in the mirror. Chase those thoughts. Let them surface, even if they hurt. You say, yes, I've been hurt. Think about what the person may have done to hurt you, what you've done to hurt yourself, what roles you play, what they play, and then guess what? Forgive and release. I know people like, forgive? What the heck? But most people, I know, because I deal with religions, history, esoteric. I deal with knowledge. So most people that know me know that. And a lot of those people deal with religions, Bible, Quran, Torah, Kabbalah. If you one of those people, they say forgive. I know it's in there. I done read it a million times. Forgive. You can do it. Forgive yourself and forgive them. And the best way to do that is perception. The perception is everything. If you perceive things happening for you and not to you, to help assist you on your spiritual journey and spiritual growth, because this is human stuff is temporary, right? If you believe that, then you know already. You already know what it is. You guys have a good weekend. Have fun. Happy Hallows Day or Halloween's St. Hallows Day. However y'all do it, just be careful and be safe. Love and gratitude.